Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. So excited. 2 decks from 2 shows that I totally got into. Stranger Things and Supernatural. So I want to start working with these decks immediately. And I was going to do it on the sofa by myself, but I figured something good was going to come out. So let's see what comes out. What's the message? So thankful and grateful to deliver these messages. So thankful and grateful. This is going to be somebody's experience here. Okay. It's somebody's experience. Not sure who you are, but if it's yours, claim it. You'll know about halfway through. By the time I lay all these cards out, you'll know. So I see pulling a 2-sided spread, 9 cards from each deck. So from the time the first card falls, we're just going to lay them all out. So show me the message and go right off the top starting now. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm excited to know these cards. This Stranger Things deck really excited me when I saw it. And I was like, I'm going to wait. And I was like, fuck that. I'm going to order it now. I'm glad I did. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Strands. 8 of Strands. It's the Christmas lights. She used the Christmas lights to communicate. She had an idea how she could communicate with her son, Will, when he was lost. The Christmas lights is how she did it. She got signs and symbols. Communication from the other side. Let me see. From the 8 of Strands. So in this book, they have their own. The suit of strands is connected to the suit of wands. Okay. So it's a wand suit. I'm going to put a W. Yes, I write on my cards. I bought them. I could write on them. They're mine. I could write on them. 8 of Strands. Somebody else. No, it's not disrespect. Calm down. Upright, like the strands of light flashing in Joyce's house, the 8 of Strands finds you sparkling with momentum. Things are happening. Communication is vibrant. Your confidence is growing, and you are being called to be decisive. If it's upside down, when one light burns out, the whole strand can fail. Something is out of alignment, and the upside down 8 of Strands is nudging you to examine where your current may be blocked. Your brain may be saying, let's go, but your body feels too exhausted to move. Sort it out and bring your whole self along this journey. So is your strand of lights lit the fuck up, or is it feel like something's off is the question for you. Okay. And then we got so that's Stranger Things. Then we got Supernatural. So let's shuffle up Supernatural. And this is going to be the other side of the story. So there's 2 sides to every story, right? So it could be you versus them. It could be your inner world versus your outer world. In other words, your thoughts and your desires versus your actions. Okay, and your expressions. It could be your divine feminine, divine masculine energies, in other words. Okay, it could be you and an organization, or you and a company, or you and another person. Okay. So what duality is it? It could be higher self versus physical self. It's going to come out as it needs to for everybody. Let your intuition guide you, as always, with every reading I do. Okay, I see Liza. Hinamanu became Trahi. That's what's up. So thankful and grateful. Kiara. Thank you. All right. I'm so excited about these decks, you guys, because I watched all of Supernatural. That's a long-ass series. I'm going to tell you that. That's like took dedicated effort to finish it. Some of them episodes I wasn't really into every episode. There were certain episodes like, But the whole story, especially towards the end, oh my God, it got so good. So I don't know what I'll remember, but I'm glad these decks came with guidebooks. So it'll be interesting to see how Sam and Dean come through the messages. Okay, who don't like Sam and Dean? You into these mystical things, you probably like Sam and Dean and 11 and Will and all the rest of the gang. All right. Let's see. Again, from the time the first card falls, we'll just pull them off the top and lay out the spread, and then I have no idea what's going to come out. Okay, that's the first card, the one that fell. All right. So, oh, there was two of them. So the first one here. There we go. Oh, I'm excited to meet these decks, you guys. I love new card decks. And I was so excited. I had no idea that these decks existed. And then I just found them. And I was like, OMG. Okay, the bottom of the deck here, we have the Four of Cups energy. Oh, God, I don't even know who that is. But he's got a bucket of chicken and a tablet in one hand. Okay. Four of Cups energy. Let's see what the guidebook says about his ass. Okay. Let's see. Goblets. They're called goblets. Okay. Upright. After Donatello loses his soul, he loses his joie de vivre. His lack of moral compass makes him apathetic and uncaring. The Four of Goblets represents boredom and apathy. This tarot card advises you to reconnect with things that inspire you to reignite your spark. The Four of Goblets reversed represents your feeling of your getting your spark back. If you find yourself feeling lost or unsure of how to move forward, the Four of Goblets reverse suggests a new path to fulfillment will soon be revealed to you. So, both of these talking about a spark, talking about being lit up, right? The Eight of Strands with the strand of Christmas lights was asking us, are all your lights turned on? Or is there a bulb? Because one bulb off could short the whole strand, and now none of the lights are going to be on. So, there's clearly something here about your spark, about your joy for life, okay? And I like the message of the Four of Goblets talking about something going to come in soon to reignite your joy of living. So, past energy. We have the Six of Spokes and the Star. So, the Six of Spokes and the Star in the past. The Six of Spokes. Let's see. So, Spokes. Spokes is the Suit of Cups. Okay. And the water element. The Six of Spokes. Upright. The sweet, sentimental nostalgia of the Six of Spokes may have you feeling like a kid at the fun fair. Like Alexi, this card evokes the innocence of childhood and the peace that comes with connecting to your past. Get yourself a cherry slushie. It's time to indulge in some simple pleasures. In the upside down, this card symbolizes stagnation. Boring routine, absent of joy. Have you found yourself prioritizing work over fun? If so, this is a good time to restore some balance and reconnect to whatever makes you happy. And it feels like, so it feels like, yeah, it's time to connect to what really makes you happy. You know, what really lights you up. That's what it been in the past. The Star is here. Something is destiny, fate. Is that young Dean? Let's look. Yeah, that might be young Dean. The Star. The Star represents hope, possibility, and purity. Though Jack Klein is the son of Lucifer himself, he takes charge of his own destiny and chooses to fight against evil. An innocent being in a world of monsters, he embodies the innate goodness of the star. I don't even remember Jack Klein. Okay. Even when it seems as though the odds are stacked against you, the stars are reminded to have hope. You don't have to accept a life you don't want. Remember, you have more power and control over your future than you think you do. Embrace it. When reversed, this hopeful energy of the star turns to disappointment. Things haven't turned out the way you had hoped they would. Let yourself process this recent turn of events, but don't despair. There is still hope in the star. Even when it's reversed, there are more opportunities for you on the horizon. Okay. What else? We have the Fool from Stranger Things. There goes Will, getting ready to go somewhere into the woods. Oh, no, he's in the upside down. You can see all the particles of the ether floating around. So Will is in the upside down. He don't know where the hell is that. The Fool, that's great because it's like you have to trust in the journey here. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where you're at as a first time in a new energy. Okay. With the King of Blades, I'm assuming that means swords. Oh, I remember this guy, but I don't remember who he is. He had a special mark, if I remember correct, that only allowed him to touch a sacred blade. Okay, yeah. So let's see what the Fool says here. Yeah, this whole reading I'm doing it so I can learn these cards a little bit. So, upright. Will Byers never expected a late-night bike ride to lead him into an alternate dimension. Nevertheless, his journey began. The Fool portrays the start of a great adventure, and when it breaks through into your reading, it means you're about to set out on a new path. Upside down, it's perfectly reasonable to fear the unknown, but it's worth asking yourself whether what you're really afraid of is not being in control. Your life is filled with surprises, some larger and more terrifying than others, but you can't let that prevent you from forging ahead. Okay. And with the King of Blades. So I see the suit of bones, suit of pentagrams, the suit of blades. Here we go. King of Blades. Upright. Cain. Yes, Cain. Okay, I remember this. Cain notoriously killed his brother Abel with the first blade and became one of the most feared and legendary demons ever known. The King of Blades represents a powerful figure who gained a strong reputation through his actions over time. This tarot card advises you to lead with intellect and logic and to rely on the knowledge and skill you've acquired over the years to bring you to success. Reverse, the King of Blades represents a figure much like Cain while he's under the influence of the mark of Cain, cold, unbalanced, and unconcerned with others' feelings or the repercussions of their actions. This tarot card is assigned to examine your relationship with others. Treat people fairly and make sure you're behaving in ways that align with your moral compass. Okay, so I see like in your past, like you got in touch with something you really love to do. Maybe you stopped doing it since you were a kid, but it was definitely on your path. So as you trust, you start to build a reputation. This already in the past. Okay, what else? What's next? We have the Knight of Spokes. Oh, I forgot his name. It's the kid. I forgot his name. He's the old kid. He's the one that always gets stuck babysitting. Okay, Knight of Spokes. Coming out with the 10 of Cups. Okay. Knight of Spokes and the 10 of Cups. Let's see. So Spokes represents the suit of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Spokes represents Cups. Okay. Till I learn them all. All right. So with the Knight of Spokes, Steve Harrington is a hunk and he knows it. He enjoys taking care of himself and draws energy from flirting, banter, and playful interactions, making him hard to dislike. As the Knight of Spokes, he's asking you to charm yourself, explore a new passion, and make your dreams come true. In reverse, This knight is ruled by his emotions, which can be exciting and thrilling, but when upside down can be hard to handle. You may be channeling this card with jealousy, impulsiveness, or entitlement, allowing your feelings to blot out your good sense. Gain some distance from the situation at hand and allow yourself to come back to center. Don't worry, a little perspective won't mess up your hair. That's what I was thinking about. He always likes his hair. Him and his hair, dude. This dude and his hair. Okay. He be using hair product. He uses Jane Fonda's hair product, I think it was. Oh my God, he had me laughing. Okay. With the 10 of Cups. So there's something here about, and enjoying life makes life happier. That's what I'm seeing here. Enjoying life make life happier. Somebody here, you're the entertainer, and somebody else is loving it up, man. They're loving being in your energy. All right. Most recent past. The Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Blades. Wheel of Fortune is a waffle with everybody's little face on it. So interesting. It got cooked? Okay, let's see what it says. I'm going to show you the card right now. Even with a group of friends as loyal as the party, change is inevitable. This card calls your attention to the ever-changing nature of life. Wherever you find yourself, know that it's impermanent. Soon, even the worst embarrassment or greatest joy will be behind you, making way for something new. Upside down, you are blocking this card by taking change personally. Perhaps your best friend is moving to follow their dreams, and your reaction is to center your sadness, refusing to help them pack, skipping their going away party, and picking fights. None of these things will prevent the move. They will only sever your friendship. Work on accepting what the wheel spins your way instead of wasting your energy to fight it. So there's something here about change happening in somebody's life. It's a positive change. Somebody might not like it, though. Okay. I'll go back over here with the 8 of Blades. What's up with that? I've never been so keen to read the book when I get cards than these 2 decks. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, upright. Constance Welsh is a ghost who gets men to drive her to her former house, then murders them after tempting them into unfaithfulness. Like many ghosts, she is unable to move on, trapped between life and death by her unwillingness to face the truth of her situation. The 8 of Blades indicates feelings of imprisonment, restriction, and a victim mentality. Though you may feel powerless and victimized, you actually have a lot of control over the situation. Accept the responsibility for your own fate, and you will free yourself. In reverse, it represents self-depreciation and criticizing. If you've recently lost your confidence, it may be that you've been bullying yourself. Have you become your own worst enemy? Give yourself a break and be kind to yourself. You're doing your best. So there's something here about a situation. The connection starts changing. So there was some really good times. Somebody felt like it was destiny. Somebody felt like it was a fate. Somebody felt this was like, was there a past life connection, soulmate connection? Definitely that was felt. Okay. Somebody trusted in the new journey. Somebody here was very skilled, though. Somebody here was very, very skilled. Yeah, somebody was very skilled. But did somebody come across unemotional as well? Somebody was trusted in the journey. Somebody else came across unemotional, okay? With the Knight of Spokes and this 10 of Spokes, it seemed like, I'm sorry, but he looking over there at somebody else's happiness and he don't like it. Somebody don't like somebody else's happiness. The cool part about it is this person here, this Wheel of Fortune, there's a change for the better. Things are taking different paths, right? But somebody here is really stuck up in their head. Okay, in the current situation, we have Temperance. Spiritual Alchemy card coming out with the Knight of Bones. Knight of Bones. What is the bone suit? One moment. Bones is the element of fire. So Bones is going to be Wand's energy. All right. So we have Temperance. Let's look at the Temperance first. He's like got the radio. That's how they communicate with each other, the radio. So he got the radio in his hand and he's standing there in front of the high school. So let's see what's up with that. Vulnerable, compassionate, and able to advocate for his own needs. Mike epitomizes temperance. This card calls you to evaluate how you experience contentment. Do you feel best when you have time each day for friends, work, and your partner? Or do you need to keep your socializing to the weekend so you can focus on school? There is no one right answer. And what works best now will surely change in the future, but it's time to check in with yourself about balancing your needs. Upside down, you may have recently taken on a project or started a new relationship and find yourself devoting a disproportionate amount of time to nurturing it, leaving other areas of your life neglected. When the Temperance is upside down, it's encouraging you to restore balance in your life, including self-care. So that's Mike. I want to write his name here because I'll be like, dang, what's the kid's name again? I can't remember. So, are you balancing the use of your time is a question that's coming up from the book. Let's see what's up with this Knight of Bones energy. Knight of Bones, upright. The Knight of Bones, like Eileen Leahy, is both capable and fierce warrior and a loyal friend. This tarot card advises you to put action behind your visions and goals, set your sights on a goal, and pursue it with a potent mix of determination and kindness. When reversed, the energy and motivation of the Knight of Bones turns restless and irritated. If things aren't going according to plan right now, adjust your strategy. Barreling onward will only lead you to becoming frustrated by a continued lack of progress. Pause to rethink the situation and come up with a more efficient game plan. So it looks like someone here needs to check how they're balancing the use of their time now. Okay. But this, like, with this Knight of Bones, I feel like somebody here is being inspired to take action. Somebody here is being inspired. It's like you're being inspired to do something, but you got to make sure you make time for all the other stuff in your life is what it feels like. Okay. Let's see what's unfolding in this. We have the Queen of Dice coming out with the Emperor. Oh, that's their dad, I think. Okay. Queen of Dice. The suit of dice represents a suit of swords. So let's see. The Queen of Dice. You won't get a better gamer in all of Hawkins than Max. With her confidence, willpower, and outspoken honesty, she perfectly embodies the Queen of Dice. She emboldens you to think quickly, trust your assessments, and act accordingly. You may find yourself needing to make snap judgments. The Queen of Dice indicates you have the clarity you need to make decisions and advises you to say whatever is on your mind. Upside down, Max doesn't back down to a challenge, and neither should you. There are situations that call for cooperation, but this isn't one of them. Your perception isn't wrong, even if others are trying to convince you otherwise. If you've been putting other people first, even though it means your needs are overlooked, this is your chance to stand up for yourself. Oh, yeah, that is really resonating. Somebody here, you need to stand up for yourself and don't back down from a challenge. Okay. So somebody here with the Knight of Wands energy, somebody come into your life, they were really unpermanent. They were cold and unemotionally unavailable. Okay, they was kind of stuck in their head. Focus on you, focus on you, focus on you. Okay, because they were real happy about being around you and all that stuff. Okay, and they thought you were fate and destiny, and they actually were destiny in your life. They were a challenge that was coming up in your life. Okay, Max is here. This person is really discerning. Okay, let's see what's up with this Emperor energy in the future. Why is this Emperor here? Let's find out about the Emperor from this deck. The Emperor is the ultimate authoritarian, a strong patriarchal figure, much like Master Hunter John Winchester. John is a skilled and knowledgeable hunter, and his thorough record keeping helps his sons. when they find his journal and decide to follow in his footsteps. The Emperor advises you to stay vigilant, sensible, and disciplined. In reverse, you're feeling maxed out and burdened by responsibility, so it's time to reevaluate your routines, analyze the way you spend your energy, and restructure the parts of your life that feel overwhelming. So I see a connection that was destined, okay? I see somebody here trusted in the journey. Somebody was emotionally unavailable. I see somebody here was having a good time. The other person was loving it. You know, they were so happy about it. Then something changed in somebody's life. Now somebody got stuck in their head. In the current energy, there's a need to like balance everything out, and somebody is taking action. Like they're taking action to step up. They might have been emotionally unavailable, but it looks like they were taking action to step up, to go for something. Okay. And at the same time, whoever this is, you know, they're very much going for what they want too. So there's something here about keeping an eye, like still thinking back to the past, trying to figure out how to balance this out. Okay. Let's see what's unfolding. Okay, they said reveal all the rest of the cards. So we have the 9 of dice over here, which we know is swords, and the 6 of swords. Okay. Then we have the page of dice, page of swords. Somebody's going to be reaching out with the 9 of bones, which is wands energy. Okay, 9 of wands. And outcome energy is the king of scoops, king of cups. Energy. No, king of, what was scoops? Shit. Hold on, I got to look in the book there. With the 9 of blades. King of scoops. What was scoops? Was scoops pentacles? Hold on, let me look it up. Scoops is, yes, pentacles. Okay. That's funny because that was his job. He was working at an ice cream place when the Russians came up. And even though this is from a whole nother series, like he looks like one of the Russians. Hold on. Okay. The 9 of dice. Let me see what the book says. I do want to learn about this deck, so keep going back to the book then. All right. 9 of dice. What do we have? It says upright. You may find yourself too troubled to focus on the path you're on. Anxiety. Ruminating on your time in another dimension, asking you to... in another dimension, and overwhelming emotions are pulling you inward, asking you to skip a few turns and catch up later. As much as you may want to be alone, when you are confronted by the 9 of dice, it's a reminder to ask for support from your team. Upside down, you have worked through something significant, recovering from a possession, perhaps, and are finally starting to feel at peace. Congratulate yourself on facing your fears and hang on to a sensation of relief as a reminder for yourself the next time anxiety gets the better of you, when you reflect, were things as scary as you thought they'd be, or was most of it in your head? Okay. So we have swords energy here. Okay. With the 6 of swords. So one person here caught up, can't sleep, can't rest, thinking about shit, anxiety going on in their head, all that. And then the other person with the 6 of blades, that usually talk about letting go of the struggle, letting go of the fight, and all that shit. Upright. The 6 of blades represents a period of rest that follows the struggle. It's a reprieve, a sigh, a laying down of sorts. This tarot card marks a transition from a chaotic phase into a calmer one. Sometimes this card indicates actual travel. In reverse, it says you're going through a transition but are experiencing delays. These bumps in the road can relate to actual travel setbacks, or they can refer to small setbacks in a personal journey. If you've hit a few roadblocks, don't be discouraged. Persevere, because you're sure to get there in the end. So somebody here is overcoming the struggles, the difficulties, right? But somebody else, the other person here with Stranger Things, is stressed out a little bit about it. I feel it. Yeah, I see that they're stressed out a little bit about it. Because they want to fight for something. They want to fight for something. But this person, right now, they're unreliable because they're being led by another And like, they're inspired. They got an inspiration. They got some shit they got to do. Okay. They're definitely inspired to do this. They got to take action on it. So they can't be reliable to this person. Okay. Right now, they have a task to carry out. I feel like this person who's in their head is going to be sending a message. Okay. They could be sending the message during Sagittarius season. Once that gets started. Okay. That's still a little while away. But I feel like this person's waiting for the perfect timing. They really want to send a message. Spirit is telling them not to. Spirit's telling them it's not time yet. They're waiting. The perfect time to send a message. They're trying to stop themselves from sending a message. I'm getting all that energy. Let's see what the Page of Dice talks about here in the book. Is that Will again? Let's see. Yep, Will Byers is full of creative ideas, from stories to game campaigns to exploring the world of science. As a Page of Dice, Will is finding his voice and learning how to express himself. His presence in your reading encourages you to pursue your ideas or consider new ways of communicating your thoughts. Upside down, one of Will's most noble traits also put him at risk. Instead of telling his friends and family that he was in danger, he withheld information out of concern for their well-being. You might feel a similar inclination if the page appears upside down, but step back and assess the situation. Are you keeping information you would want to know? Are you refusing to ask for help because you're worried that it will be a burden? Embrace your communication skills and open up. You may be surprised at how many people are on your side. So in the future here unfolding, somebody is going to be guided to ask for help, to reach out, to communicate. They're going to get the gumption to reach out and speak. Speak. Raise your voice. Say something. Let's see what we have with this Nine of Bones energy. Nine of Bones. The Archangel Raphael fiercely fights to become the new ruler of heaven after Michael's defeat. A traditionalist, he sees his position as his right. Nine of Bones advises you to defend and protect what's yours. Don't let others come between you and your goals. It's time to get clear on your boundaries and stick to them. In reverse, Nine of Bones reverse suggests you're feeling unsupported and heavily burdened, with Michael and Lucifer trapped in the cage. It's left to Raphael to free them and get their apocalyptic plans back on track. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by responsibilities, reevaluate them to prioritize the ones that are truly most important to you. Okay. So yeah, somebody gonna be reaching out. They gonna want to talk. They gonna want to communicate. When that happens, when that communication happens, I just see you like here, but you remember your boundaries. You remember your boundaries. Outcome energy, King of Scoops is here. King of Scoops, and that's, what was his name? That's Steve again. Steve at work. So let's see what's up with the King of Scoops energy here from the book. Oh my goodness. I'm tripping on myself because I've really, honestly, I'm not even lying. Most of the reading of these books I do on the show. Okay, that was probably why I wanted to do this here. Hardworking and reliable, Steve Harrington is the type of king you can depend on. His appearance indicates the highs and lows of material relationships, how working is both a drag and yet provides the resources to gain independence. It speaks to solid physical health and a butt kicking at the hands of a certain bully, for example, and standing to fight another day. When he shows up in your reading, it's to remind you of your resilience and worldly wisdom and the value of your experience. Upside down. Are you managing your money or is it managing you? Steve works to live and knows how to balance his personal life with his career, but when this card is upside down, it may reveal that you are struggling to do the same. All work and no play makes the King of Scoops a dull guy. So get out there and enjoy what you've earned. Yeah, you got to enjoy the life. You are happy over here. You are happy-go-lucky. You got to enjoy your life, baby. Yes. Okay. Now let's see what's up with the Mr. Nine of Blades over there with the knife. So you gonna be enjoying your, just from the picture, I just see like you gonna be enjoying your life. Somebody over there, Nine of Blades. Somebody here gonna be enjoying their life. Somebody over here, it doesn't look good. That's what I'm gonna say. It says upright. Alistair is a particularly nasty demon and hell's grand inquisitor. He has a particular affinity for torturing victims not only physically but psychologically and emotionally. The Nine of Blades is a tarot card of anxiety, nightmares, and worry. It indicates stress and suggests you need to make time to consciously relax. If you've recently started taking steps to overcome stressors in your life and create more balance, the reverse Nine of Blades is a positive sign that this was a good move and you're beginning to heal. This tarot card indicates the feelings of being overwhelmed by grief, worry, stress, or anxiety are coming to an end. Don't let Alistair win. This period in your life will soon wind down. I feel like this whole reading is all about you. That's what I feel like, okay? And I feel like in the past, first off, you were trying to figure out, are you lit the fuck up? Am I loving my life? Are all my lights on? You know, is everything functioning? I want to enjoy my life, okay? So you got in tune with some youthful energy of yours, okay? This was destiny. This was fate, okay? You started out in the new journey. And so for this, some of you, this happened when a soulmate came into your life or a past life connection came into your life that was destined to happen. Okay. Now with the Fool here, you trust in the journey. You don't know a lot, but you ready to learn. Okay. The King of Blades, there's somebody, this is like you applying, just like using your mental faculties, using your wisdom, using your common sense to try to make your way about this new path, okay? Knight of Cups, you here, you just trying to have a good time. You trust in your spiritual guidance, and you said, if it feels like bliss, I'll do more of this. That changed your life, okay? As you stayed focused on that, it changed your life. You stay focused on, this is my destiny. This is, I need my courage and my faith. You stay focused there. Rather than trying to worry about getting back at all your exes and everybody who ever hurt you, disrespected your love, you stay focused on that 10 of Cups energy. Now, I see that spiritually there was some unease. Otherwise, Temperance wouldn't be here. There was some unease because you were in a new energy. So it could have felt imbalanced, but you worked to bring yourself into balance, and you followed that gotta take a dump urge. That gotta take a dump urge took you to where you started being a lot more discerning and fighting from spirit more, okay, and taking action with this Emperor energy to accomplish your goals. Nine of Dice. At some point, you, I see this one right now is coming through like Living on a Prayer song, Bon Jovi coming up. Living on a prayer. Yeah, it's coming out with the Six of Swords, but you were living on a prayer. You were trusting in your faith, okay? But you also, you kept removing yourself from chaos, from conflict, from battles, from arguments, all of that. Okay, so this is your spirit, okay? You start asking questions as spirit about something. Should I do this? Should I do that? Okay, they showed you to block a certain path, okay? They said you got to step up and fill up a certain role. You got to block a certain path. King of Scoops over here is the outcome. I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to attain your desires. You saw something you wanted. You were focused to get it. Okay, you stayed focused. You're going to attain that. And I see that on the other side of the table, somebody was real happy with you. Was it an Emperor? Was it an Aries? Okay, somebody was real happy with you. But while you're busy here getting yours, I feel like this person over there, they're experiencing their own personal level of hell because they could have been there with you and they're not. I also feel like this is you confronting any fears and challenges, okay, and making sure you take time to bring your spirituality into your physical focus, and any obstacles and challenges in your way, you're going to get through it. Okay, you're going to find a way to get through it. And you use your shadow elements. This is also telling me that you're using your shadow traits in a powerful way to make sure that you get what you want moving forward, okay? Because you become the authority in your life. Wow. So at the end of the day, this looks like somebody here where you were trying to make sure that you was, enjoying, not just fucking breathing, but that you are enjoying the life that you are living. And you got in touch with doing something that has changed your life now. It's required you to overcome fears. It's required you to keep faith. It's required you to meet challenges, to be brave, and to walk this path on your own. It's not like you had somebody holding your hand at all during this. In every single one of these cards, we only have one person. The only one where we see more faces is in this card, and that's like drifting on a memory. Ain't no place I'd rather be than with you. Okay, but listen, that song is drifting on a memory. So it's like remembering all of the steps that it took for you to get here, staying focused. Yeah, that's what I see here. Divine timing unfolds. Your spirit tells you it's time to go. It's time to take action. So you make that. You make that. You deal with your own spirit about it. You communicate. You step up and you go for it. And even though inside of you, some part of you is like, fuck, I don't know if this is going to work. You keep going anyways. And little do you know, not only does it work, but you make progress. You make progress. You're able to carry all your own responsibilities. The Nine of Wands for me is about, carrying your responsibilities, letting other people carry their responsibilities. And it's like spirit comes along to show you what you need to remove from your life and what to bring more into your life. Yeah. With this King of Scoops energy, I just see you attaining. I see attainment here for you. I see you going to be getting some sort of fulfillment of what you were working for. I want to pull something else on this King of Cups or King of Scoops. He's King of Pentacles energy. Let me write that there. So I remember, okay. While these deck is new. King of Pentacles, okay. With the Page of Spokes. Spokes are cups energy. So they're telling me with the Page of Cups energy, it's like, you know what you want, you know where you're going. We see he's driving in the car, okay, in the Star card to destiny. Yeah, see you on your way to destiny. That same destiny that was shown to you back here. Step up into your destiny. I see you fulfilling that. I see it pays, okay. The Nine of Strands. Ooh, we got one of them beasts. We got one. What did they call them? Fuck, I forgot what they called them. One of them alien beasts. Oh, and is this the one? Oh, that's where all the lights are. So this is when he comes and he attacks him in the house. Okay. So Nine of Strands. That's that Nine of Wands energy, which is right here. Okay, Nine of Wands and the Eight of Dice. This is Eight of Swords energy. Okay. I just see like you gonna be stepping up to overcome anything that makes you feel stuck. It may seem like everybody's stacked against you. It could feel like everything is stacked against you. But you find your power, your personal power. The Nine of Wands is also the lower arcana strength energy. So that's telling me that you're going to find all your power to have your breakthrough here. Breakthrough into what? Into that wish fulfillment of stepping into your destiny, into your power like you had seen a long time ago. Let's go ahead and clarify this one right here too, since we clarified the other one in our outcome. Nine of Blades. Clarifying off the top of the deck with the Knight of Blades. That's the Knight of Swords energy. It says the devil. The devil made me do it on her shirt. It says the devil made me do it on her shirt. Look at that. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords with the Six of Wands. Cutting through the negativity is your path to victory. Okay. And then we have the Moon. Oh, that looks like Sam. Maybe that's Sam. Maybe. Okay. We have the Moon. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles. Trusting in your intuition works. Okay. It helps you hit this on point. Okay. So definitely, I feel like for a lot of you, the Stranger Things deck is talking about intuitively the inner world and the supernatural deck is talking about the external world. So I even see like closing down past karmic cycles, closing out old karmic cycles in this. Because Eight of Pentacles to me talks about karmic cycles. So yeah, closing out our karmic cycles by using your confronting all negativity with the victory mode. It's like no matter what comes in my way, I'm going to get over that. You can present whatever the fuck challenge, and I know I have the tools for success. That's what this feels like to me. So how'd you like the new decks, you guys? I can tell you right now, I feel like I'm going to be using these guys a lot. I'm not going to read the book for every single one on the channel, but thank you for sitting here with me while I familiarize myself with these decks to read this. So that's what I have. If it was your message, pick it up and run with it. If it wasn't, leave it where you found it. I just want to, I don't feel like I want to put the cards down. I just want to pull one more card. What's the closing message here from the Stranger Things? Okay, whoa, the Devil came out with the Chariot. You have everything you need to overcome challenges and obstacles in your life, okay? With the Seven of Spokes. Spokes was the Cups suit. If I remember, let me just confirm. Spokes was Cup suit. Let me see. Spokes was Cup suit. Yeah, so with the Seven of Cups. So there's some sort of illusion. There's some sort of illusion, okay? But you got what it takes. There's been illusions, okay? There's been illusions. The Chariot is on that side of the Devil energy facing away. So it's like you move beyond whatever used to make you feel stuck. Those false evidences appearing real, the fears, okay? All that stuff, the worries, the anxieties, sleepless nights, and all that shit. You move past that, okay? And from Supernatural, we have the Four of Pentagrams coming out with the High Priestess, saying that your intuition, what's saying to me is your intuition is telling you to take care of your heart, protect your heart in this physical world. Wow, and the star is back at the bottom of the deck here now. So it's like your destiny, your fate is fulfilled. You know that you've overcome the worst of the challenges. Okay, you can get, if you can get through the shitstorm you've been through already, you can get through any freaking thing. You're on victory road. This Four of Pentacles, okay, I'm saying, listen, hold on to what you have, protect what you have, protect your heart, okay? It's okay for you to guard your heart. That's a valuable thing. You need to take care of what's good for you, right? And the High Priestess says, make sure you default to your intuition. Your intuition is where you have the success come in your physical experiences. You let your intuition guide you. That's how you have success in your physical experience. So this is what I see for this random ass message that I just felt like I had to do because I wanted to touch my new card decks and I wanted to share it with you. So was it for you? Claim it if it was. If you want to send me some cards, I have my wish list on Amazon located below the video. Y'all know that I saw myself with the largest tarot library in the world. And when I pass, then my daughter can figure out what she's going to do with it. But it's for me to use for the show. So if you want to contribute, I will receive that with gratitude. But either way, I'm going to get it. Either way, I'm going to get it. If I got to do it for me, I'm going to do it for me. And that's not a problem. It's a privilege. Okay. And that feels a lot like this reading. Like you're going to do it. You know, if nobody ain't going to step up and be an assistant, you going to step up and do it for yourself. You're going to do the main role, the assistant role. You're going to follow through and get her done. This is what we have for you all today. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah. And that's all, folks.